In order to understand how to use arrays, we need to understand indexing. Think of a nonfiction book. Just like that book uses an index to help you locate information, an array uses an index so you can locate or refer to data in the array. These are always integers and are also called subscripts and offsets. But we're just going to use the word index from here on. Let's take a look at an actual array to see what this is all about. We'll start with a simple Arduino specific example. Let's say we want to light 6 LEDs. We could connect them to pins 2 through 7, then declare and initialize an array as shown here. But we don't want to light all of them at once. We want to light certain ones at certain times, so we need a way to refer to the LED we want to light. And so we'll refer to the LED we want lit using its index. For example, we can write something like this to light the appropriate LED. But there's a catch when using arrays. The numbering of array indices starts with 0, not 1. Take a look at our original declaration and initialization. In this case, our digital write statement is referring to pin 4, not pin 3. This catches many folks, including me, and causes what programmers call off-by-1 errors. Worse yet, the compiler won't check for off-by-1 errors, so incorrectly referring to an array element can cause strange logic errors that can be hard to crack. Let's try to drop some clarity on this so it doesn't get you. Here we have our element numbers on the bottom. They start at 1, and then we have 2 and 3, and so on. On top are the index numbers, and they start at 0, and we have 0, 1, 2, and so on. And I want to leave this up here for a minute so you can take a good look at this and really soak this in to see how this works. So if I wanted to refer to pin 2, I'd have to write something like this. If I wanted pin 3, I'd write that. And for pin 4, I'd write this, and so on. I think you get the idea. Just to make sure you got this down, here's a pop quiz. Which pin does this statement refer to? If you said pin 7, congratulations, you're on your way to becoming an uber geek. So, if I wanted to turn on the LED at pin 7, I'd write a statement like this, digital write, which is the name of the function. Then I'd put the name of the array with the index, and then high. So what if I want to save values to an array? Well, it kind of works the same way. If you ever brewed beer at home before, you know temperature control is important. So let's say you want to use your Arduino as part of a control system for your brewing setup. You may declare an array like the one shown here. But now you'll need to save data to the array. Perhaps you have some sort of temperature sensor, which we'll just call temp sensor. We may use code that looks like this. This saves our first read in the first elements of the array at index 0. Let's say the temp's 150 degrees Fahrenheit. This code snippet will save the number 150 at index 0, which is the first element of this array. Then we take the temperature again a while later and see it's 125 this time. Now we're going to save 125 at index 1, which is the second element, and so on. So that wraps up our introduction to arrays. There's more to say about arrays, and next time we'll get into the IDE and actually do some simple mini projects in code involving arrays.